Hello everyone and welcome to episode 7 of our mini lap around Australia. We are now heading into the Limmen National Park, but first we refueled at Roper Bar Store and Roadhouse, literally in the middle of nowhere. Saw our first buffalo in the wild. Came across the old St. Vigin ruins, and of course we had to stop and check them out. These particular ruins you are seeing at the moment are the most recent of the 3 homesteads built since 1888. The first one was destroyed by floods, the second one by white ants and fire, and this one that was built in the 1960s by Cyclone Tracy in 1974. Had a quick stop at Towns River, which is also a nice camping spot, but we didn't camp here. We saw some fish. And a freshwater crocodile hiding in amongst the reeds. Can you spot him? Our camp spot for the night is at Limmen River Campground. You do need to book and pay online prior to arriving. Once we set up camp, the rangers arrived to do a prescribed burn, right next to where we are camping. But they did advise it will all be okay. The heat was really intense, and when the fire started dying down at night, the smoke got really thick, so it was an early night for me to retreat to the caravan with the windows shut, as smoke is not good for asthmatics. By the next morning, the fire was all out, just a few smouldering spots. Driving past Nathan River Station airstrip, which is very long. We reckon long enough to land a jet plane. We are now checking out Butterfly Falls. Just listen to those birds. It sounds beautiful. No, apologies, someone was talking again while I was videoing.
Definitely no falls, but the billabong is here.
And as the name of this place states, there were lots of butterflies flying around. I tried to capture them here, which you can slightly see. We are now checking out the southern lost city, with awesome sandstone formations in all different shapes and sizes. We are on our way to Cape Crawford, where we are staying for the night. We are staying at the Heartbreak Hotel Caravan Park, which is next to and part of the Roadhouse. Next morning we left Cape Crawford and are heading to Barkly Homestead Roadhouse. The road to get there was not the best, very bouncy and full of potholes that we had to try and miss. The roads were also very narrow, so it was a bit scary when trucks were coming the other way and we had to get off the road for them. An eagle feasting on roadkill. Came across a sinkhole. The shape of the sinkhole looks a little bit like Australia. It looks like someone had a really bad accident on this bridge. Don't know what happened. We have arrived safely at Barkly Roadhouse, which has the statue of the two goannas at the front. It is a really nice roadhouse actually, with a really cool gift shop and art gallery. We are now entering Queensland. How exciting! Our first night in Queensland, we are camping at a nice spot along the Lake Francis near Camooweal. Cooking dinner in our campfire oven, a curry beef casserole.
That's better, finally. Very watery.
Have you put Gravox in it yet?
Yeah.
And the end product was delicious. Our first morning in Queensland, we woke to a gorgeous sunrise and had a toasted sandwich for breakfast in the Jaffle Lion. Heading to Mount Isa, where we are staying for a couple of nights. We are staying at Agilla Caravan Park, which is very nice and has great facilities. It is also a day park. The view of Mount Isa from the lookout. With Mount Isa Mine in the background. We had a few pigeons come visit us, and one even made itself at home on our mat. How cute. I did a tour of the old underground hospital museum, which was very good and well worth doing. This is the emergency exit, entrance to the hospital. This is the first and only underground hospital and was constructed after the bombing of Darwin in 1942. And given that the Darwin Hospital was also bombed, there was fear that the Mount Isa Hospital would be next. Old scales for weighing the babies, a privacy screen, the operating table. This was used to bathe infected arms and feet. These are old photos from when it was actually being used. You could also check out a heritage listed tent house used during the mining boom in the 1930s, which was a solution to the housing shortage in Mount Isa. I remember my mum having one of these old Singer sewing machines. We have left Mount Isa and have stopped in Mary Kathleen, an abandoned township. A lot of the building pads are still here. We are currently in what used to be the main street. You can also still see the streets and the sports oval, and you can get a picture of what the town used to look like. This, I think, used to be a shop of some sort. This used to be a uranium mining town, and there is an old mine you can check out, but we didn't as we had our caravans. There is an information board with a map of the town and some very interesting information about the town. We stopped at a gorgeous town called Normanton. And I caught up with a high school friend whom I haven't seen for many years. and it has the statue of Chris the crocodile, which is the largest crocodile ever captured in the world at 8.63 metres back in 1957. We are now heading into Kurumba, where we are staying the night. This town was flooded back in 1974 by Cyclone Wanda, which destroyed homes, prawn factories, businesses and the supermarket, and the town was evacuated to a nearby town called Weipa by a cargo boat.
Here's our pub.
And of course, Barb talking again whilst I'm videoing. And yes, we did call into the pub for a couple of drinks. They also have a section for people with dogs called the barking lot. Driving through Croydon, a gorgeous historical town. Free camping at Marsupial Creek Gravel Pit. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode where we explore more of Queensland.